Off BOMAC Talk 2019 with your virtual tailgate conferencing innovative and breakthrough technologies. We have a division and core area dedicated to technology because technology is important to how we operate as a management consultant. Technology is disrupting markets, changing processes, and informing how work is being produced, delivered, and compared. It has kept us in business while it has put others out of business. The benefits and the use of technology is among the top areas of research amongst owners, managers, and administrators throughout the industries we serve. Constant market research in this area constantly yields sustainable results. During this session, we will offer our comments on industry-specific information relevant to the conversations being held for owners, managers, and administrators conferencing innovative and breakthrough technologies. We keep it nice and short, selecting just a couple of subjects to expound on. Our first comment falls under healthcare. Digital health is popular. We love it. We are all for it. We would love to add to the conversation progress and efforts in the marketplace and influence within our culture. For the last couple of years, we have been exploring technology that will enable consumers to collect, store, and distribute their personal data safely and securely. This became of interest to us by way of our effort to do this for our family. As a dutiful wife, I followed my husband as he transferred multiple times as an engineer in the oil field. We found ourselves having to change our go-to health professionals often. Keeping up with the notes, diagnosis, prescriptions, and next steps from each was a task to manage. We would request the doctor's notes, labs, results, etc. At the time we began, about a decade ago, there were many doctors' offices, hospitals, and health facilities that would charge us an administrative fee per sheet just for a copy. Our health insurance has paid for these expensive health procedures or items to be conducted, and most require some kind of proof of service. Yet, as a patient, I was charged a fee to acquire the results of my visit and activity while in my physician's care. This still happens today. We have recently made these requests to a family care center, an emergency care hospital, family physician, specialist, and we were satisfied to receive copies of our labs, doctor's notes, and even our intake form without fee and fanfare. This is where technology has improved practice management, the patient and physician relationship, interaction, and communication. Those practices that have chosen to use a HIPAA-approved web-based system or tool to assist in collecting patient information, consents, payments, the check-in process, distributing post-care information, etc., are ahead of the game in providing a great patient experience. Through these platforms, you can securely communicate with your primary care physician and referral specialists. You can send secure messages, check notes on your visit, download results, upload your profile, make payments, etc. One can receive data, but one cannot upload documents. If I wanted to get a new primary care physician up to date on my health history or medical records, one has to literally tote physical copies of a document for review and copy to file during your visit. During the 30-minute visit and the review of a multiple-page questionnaire, does a primary care physician really know your makeup health-wise? With all due respect, physicians are the best educated guessers money can buy. I have benefited and enjoy seeing them practice. Yet, if technology is teaching us that we are defined not only by our fingerprints, eyeballs, and DNA, we learn that each person is different. There are some general norms, but the best person to monitor your health is you. You are with you all day long, 24/7, your whole life. You can collect your health data using self-serve health apps, over-the-counter devices, wearables, and other fitness devices. There is even a personal health storage option that will enable you to upload files as you receive them. Access to this information is not directly connected to most practice management systems, so once again, you will have to navigate distribution. You best to believe you won't get a health discount for any of this. but your good health is a well-worthy benefit. What about hard data from your family physician, your specialist, dentist, and other health professionals? After all the specialists gather their data, the primary care physician should look at the consensus of data and be able to coordinate any discrepancies, overlaps, or identify health trends specific to you. We have found that this collaboration of practice has faded, and all too many times patients are being treated for isolated symptoms rather than a holistic consensus. The studies of systems theory help us to understand the interrelationship between parts in a whole, whether building systems, ecosystems, or the systems of the human body. We tend to provide better solutions to those we serve when we tackle a problem with an integrative team, a holistic approach, and with clear feedback from the profession, community, and end user. Our second comment falls under construction. Construction is not being covered by this year's tech conference. We feel this is an industry that could benefit from the use of technology to negate the shortage of skilled labor, general labor, and licensed trades, to improve trade communication on the team, and to streamline elongated schedules. This has been helpful for private sector construction companies as well as public sector capital project administrators. As cities embrace smart technology to assist their ecosystems, urban centers, building systems, etc., we can see within this effort to create a smart city a proper place for the construction industry. We come from a small town, have often lived in small towns, and we currently live in a small town. The sprawl of the urban center has caused these so-called suburban small towns to grow residentially and commercially at an unprecedented pace. The growth of the city outpaces their ability to acquire appropriate city infrastructure, city development, and city staff. Often those managing administrators will seek support from local firms, hire out-of-state talent, or will just overload the current staff. There are some advances in technology used in construction that can help a small municipality keep up with the needs and demands of their incoming developers, talent, and constituents. In pre-construction, our top pick is a 3D laser scanner. You can use this piece of equipment to assist in the production of high-definition surveying, aerial mapping, 3D modeling, and augmented virtual reality and models for 3D printing. We were introduced to this concept of a 3D laser scanner while visiting studios at Columbia University. We were able to see how a robotic arm could define points on a physical model and recreate a vector drawing duplication. That was in 2002 with the use of Maya. Now it's more commonplace with graphic artists and designers even having their version of availability like Adobe Shape. Our construction top pick is smart boards. I'm 5'3", and a bundle of drawings would be like lifting some weights. Most drawing submittals require multiple copies and had to be handled and lifted by human hands in some way or fashion for distribution to the project team, client, or permit office. Enter in the smart boards used in plenty of educational classrooms, and now we can send our drawings for review digitally. We can conference with our project team, access information with tablets, project management software, and make use of our 3D laser scanner to solve build problems and document site progress with drones. Our post-construction top pick is smart equipment training for facility care. We like equipment that can be managed, monitored, programmed, and serviced digitally. This makes reporting on facility care and asset lifecycle maintenance faster, safer, and tracking more manageable. Again, the 3D laser scanner can be used in this phase for the as-built drawings turned over to the owner during the closeout phase. Our third comment combines multimedia, marketing, advertising, and sales. These 4 areas can be clearly defined separately. We have decided to combine them based on their impact on each other. You can't talk about one without using, discussing, or creating the other. Engineering, equipment, artificial intelligence, and automation are together creating an engineering efficiency in how we create, make, and build things. When we first learned the concepts of 3D modeling, using FormZ. We were also introduced simultaneously to 3D animation through 3D Studio and 3D Max. The dynamics of animation, gaming, and somewhat programming had morphed into the way architectural designs were presented. The client who may or may not be able to understand 2D drawings could most definitely understand a 3D model, 3D walkthrough, or 3D virtual reality depiction. In the same way the 3D details of the gaming environment challenged the AEC community, we believe the marketing community is being challenged in the same fashion. When it comes to client experience, charting their characteristics, preference, cognitive recall style, and an appeal to their values, storytelling has become an impactful method to appealing to their desire to a better quality of life. Storytelling, like 3D technology, puts the person in the situation at hand, appealing to their humanity, positioning them in the way they experience life, and introducing various scenarios they can relate to in their daily lives. On the topic of promotional outlets, most websites, videos, forms of entertainment, and multimedia content are becoming more digital, grander, and more interactive. Over the years, we have seen publisher hotspots transition into flash animation, transition into drag and drop formats. The package options for websites these days include plenty of drag and drop features, apps, gadgets, and multimedia units. With the rise of computer programming interest, there are plenty of options to choose from per category. So the dynamics of consultant management in regards to establishing a recognizable brand and brand marketing currently has many facets of opportunities to reach your target market. It is imperative for marketing agencies and chief marketing officers to conduct market research on how or why their target market buys and then update as needed. Technology has widened the playing field where we have startups establish small, medium, and large businesses with the ability to compete alongside each other. Marketing and advertising ideas are becoming more creative, interactive, digital, and humorous as consumer, customer, or client demands change. Finding the technology that works best with your firm's capabilities and accomplishes your marketing goals will take more than following the latest trends. It will take some intuitive planning, implementing, testing, and improving, which starts with good research, development, and a strategy from the CMO or marketing team. We have outlined 7 technologies that are a must-have for our business relationship managers to function successfully as a representative of our firm. Can you guess the 7 technologies? We have posted the answers in a video on our YouTube page. Check it out and share some tools you have found useful. We BOMAG talk about it. If you would like to continue this discussion one-on-one, connect via chat, video, or email from our website. Self-schedule an appointment at our website, www.urbanetek2.com. Select a day and time for us to have a conversation about your specific management needs.